Good morning. Here I am. I'm at the St. Vrain Mountain Trailhead here in the Indian Peaks Wilderness. And we're going for St. Vrain Mountain today. And we'll pick up Meadow Mountain along the way as well. I love this right here. Poo fairies don't exist. That's right, they don't exist. So if you bring your dog out here and he shits all over the place, pick it up and carry it out. No one's going to do it for you. It's not going to magically happen. I was out here last October and did Meadow Mountain, and it's really pretty through here in October when all these aspens change. It's amazing. I wasn't able to get St. Vrain Mountain that day. It was packed in with snow and I just didn't want to deal with it. I've got my whistle hanging off the front of my backpack, my rape whistle, in case a bear tries to rape me. I can blow it and hope for the best. Sometimes when I'm walking out here, I feel like I'm walking through one of those really pretty paintings, like landscape paintings, you know, with like the cliffside and the trees and the mist and all that. I feel like I'm in one of those. Did that scare you? Because when I was walking along earlier, that happened and it scared me. I snapped into one of those defensive karate positions again. That's totally useless because I don't know karate. I'm about 40 minutes in now, and I'm getting up this thing pretty quick. I've had this one on my list all summer. I was just waiting for a really nice blue sky day to come do it. The more I do this hike, the more I like it. It's really kind of the perfect hike in my opinion. It's not terribly long. We're gonna have mind-blowing summit views. You have a little creek that runs near the trail. You have beautiful aspen trees. It's free parking at the trailhead. And this is the second time I've done this hike and I have yet to see a single person out here. The sun's coming out and it's getting pretty warm out here, so I'm gonna ditch the vest. Stash it right there in that log. And I made this little cairn here in the middle of the trail to remind me not to forget it on the way down. About an hour and 40 minutes into this hike right now, and that's the saddle right there to Meadow Mountain. And then this thing out here is an unnamed peak. I'm thinking about getting that too. Well, I'm at the crossroads here. I got St. Vrain in front of me, Meadow Mountain to my right, and then this unnamed peak right here. Let's start with this one first. Summit. at the top of this unnamed peak, and it took me about 2 hours and 10 minutes to get up here. Found a nice little spot out of the wind, looking across the way to St. Vrain Mountain there in the foreground on the right, and then in the background you got more of the Indian peaks. Well, it's about 9:15. I better get over there and get that done. I'm just gonna guess that's gonna take an hour from here. I don't know, we'll see. Working my way down the west side of Unnamed Peak 11478, and I'm gonna have to bushwhack my way over to the trail. Stay on the trail for a little while and then cut right and head up the slopes of St. Vrain Mountain. So I'm back on the trail now. I guess I kind of missed it coming up. I went a little too far past it. I was just a little bit to the south of the trail. But I thought the way I went up was pretty good, so no damage done. But now that we're getting up into the rocks, I prefer to stay on whatever little trail that we do have. So, this isn't bad, guys. This is a pretty easy walk up, really. Summit, St. Vrain Mountain, 12,162 feet. There's the other peak I was on. Took me about 1 hour to get down that and up this. Probably about 50 minutes actually. And that's with filming everything. So next on the agenda, we're gonna go down St. Vrain, back to the trail, and then head left and go up Meadow Mountain right there. Great. Got some big old bees flying around the fort. I don't care. I'm sitting in it. So I'm heading on over to the other little rounded summit up here on St. Vrain Mountain. I want to see what kind of view we got from over here. Well, I just dropped my camera on a rock from about 3 feet, landed right on the lens, and I broke another UV filter. That's the second one in about a week. Tore up the camera a little bit, dented it, but the camera's still working. This thing is tough. But dang it, I just bought that thing. Now I'm gonna have to go buy another one. It's 10:50 right now. I just dropped my camera on a rock. The wind's starting to pick up. It's getting cloudy, so it's time to go. Before we head back down to the cars, we got to go bag Meadow Mountain right there. There's my jacket, right where I left it. Yeah! Back to the trailhead. I can see the cars through the trees here. And I gotta give that hike 5 out of 5 stars. I mean, if you want a nice summit hike that goes to the top of a mountain where you get amazing views, and it's not that difficult, and you're not going to be crowded with people, come out to the St. Vrain Mountain Trailhead and do either Meadow Mountain or St. Vrain Mountain. Both are good. And I thought St. Vrain Mountain was going to be like much harder than it was. That was a really nice, easy walk up. Just make sure you start past the trees and crumholes. You know, go past it and then hug it to the right, and you'll see the trail and it goes right up. It's real nice. Actually, Meadow Mountain is shorter, but it's way steeper, way rockier, much more difficult. So I highly recommend it. Till the next video, peace.